through the eyes of a black man. Through the eyes of a black man, I see people practicing the old-fashioned ritual of racial integrity. Still, I am being oppressed from bigotry. Through the eyes of a black man, I see tears of my brother and sister as they're auctioned off by their master, to seeing the tears of their child as they start their life as a bastard. Through the eyes of a black man, I see one president pushing for equality. He suffered an assassination which delayed our freedom to a long nationwide procrastination. Through the eyes of a black man, I see one organization designed for us for better enhancement, just one of those things that will increase my black people's advancement. Through the eyes of a black man, I see my brothers and sisters struggle for a right to live with only one thing left, and that was their life to give. But it's through the eyes of a black man. I see white men in white hoods who love to pull that trigger. I see them demoralize and try to bring down our political figures. I see we are drafted into a military for a country that refuses us. I see one woman refusing to give up her seat while riding on a public bus. I see my big Afro brothers make a stand for justice with violence. I see one struggle with equality with the mere existence of silence. I see black men being killed one by one because of their fight for civil rights. I see the wives, mothers, and daughters of these men crying many nights. I see the brutal assault on Emmett Till. Too bad we couldn't hear him holler. I see my brothers and sisters being spit on so they can be a Rhodes Scholar. I see my brother being brutalized from an ordinary traffic stop. I see my brothers and sisters protesting on mixed emotions ready to pop. I see the many marches that epitomize the fight for equality. I see the phrase, "Yes, we can," become a presidential opportunity through the eyes of a black man. I see the waymakers who brought these visions anew just paved the way for me, and I thank you. A long way we have come, despite the journey being slow, but the trail hasn't ended, and we still have a long way to go. But it's through the eyes of a black man I am entitled to a first-class education. Through the eyes of a black man, I can live my life without segregation. Through the eyes of a black man, my words can flow and be a quote. Through the eyes of a black man, I have the undivided right to vote. Through the eyes of a black man, I can achieve and receive all the finer things. Through the eyes of a black man, I can count my many blessings. Through the eyes of a black man, the vision started to be fulfilled. I promise to make that vision stand clear. I understand, I demand, and I stand to carry that vision always through the eyes of a black